Welcome to the October 2015 video update for PHHS High School. Just a reminder, much of this information that I share with you during these updates, it can also be found on our website in the newsletter section on the high school part of the webpage. I would encourage you to check out that high school part of the webpage. There's a place there that our web design class creates different pages for student groups at the high school. We also have a guidance section where the counselors use that to communicate with parents. They also post incoming scholarships there. And the front page of the high school webpage then also has just general things that come up here at the high school. Also, as reference, there we have a transcript request form. So if you are wanting a transcript from the high school, go ahead and go to that webpage, request it, and then send that form to the high school, and there's directions on the form how to do that. So it all can be found on the high school webpage. Today I have a few things just to remind you of and to talk about. First off, October 23rd is the last day of the 9 weeks here at the high school within the district. So the 23rd will end the 9 weeks. Grades will be due shortly after that, and then we'll try to get grade cards out by that next Friday. Typically within that week span is what we try to do. Remember just a few things. This is the end of the 9 weeks. Credit is earned by semester, so 2 9 weeks make up a semester. So a student that may have failed the first 9 weeks and does not fail the second 9 weeks still has chance of getting semester credit. The equation or the mathematics behind that is that the first 9 weeks counts for 40%, the second 9 weeks counts for 40%, and then the semester exam counts for 20% of the semester grade. And again, credit is earned by semester. Something you should know about semester exams this year. So first semester exams will take place before Christmas. So starting on the 15th, I believe, of December, we will have semester exams. That was a decision made by our staff here at the high school for multiple reasons, including what seems to be bad weather that's costing us a lot after Christmas, retaining of information, and again, like I said, it was suggested through the faculty here. Something that we've done before. This is not the first time that we've had semester exams before Christmas. So we'll continue to gather data and see how that looks. For those semester classes coming back after Christmas, those couple weeks, teachers will continue to collect grades for the semester grade. Just students will probably know their exam score going into those final couple weeks of the semester. If you have questions about the grade cards when you do get them, please contact a counselor, a teacher, or myself so that we can help you. In terms of communication, just want to remind you about PowerSchool. PowerSchool is a great tool for the students and for the guardians of the students. The students have the ability to view PowerSchool. Statistics show us in PowerSchool use here at the high school, students are more likely to access their grades, more likely to access their grades than what their parents or guardians are. So the percentages is like 70% or 76% of all students have accessed their PowerSchool account versus a guardian or parent is only around 62%. Parents and guardians, if you need to access your account, you don't know how, there are directions on the website. You will need to contact our tech department. Directions on how to do that are on the website on the left side of the screen. Again, if you go to the high school webpage, you can find those there. When you sign up for that as a parent, you have some unique tools. One of those tools is something called the calendar. So it's an option when you get to the parent screen. The calendar lists all assignments that have been entered as a due date for the students. So let's say they're in biology. The biology teacher has entered 5 assignments that are due over the next 2 weeks. You will see those. Now, this doesn't mean that all assignments are listed there, because the assignment only gets listed in the calendar when the teacher lists the assignment in the grade book. So in some cases, a teacher may be listing assignment when the grade is being inputted. But in other cases, you will be able to see some assignments that are a little further out. So the calendar is an option. Students have that option also to see that calendar of assignments that are going to be due in the future. Veterans Day is November 11th. We'll again have our annual program here. The breakfast will start at 8:15, and roughly around 9 o'clock we'll move the veterans into the gym, and we'll start about 9:15 for the program. The program is going to be very similar to years in the past. We're going to try to involve some more students in the program. We have a great speaker from the Delta area that's going to tell some stories about the Vietnam War and some other things which he's acquired. He is a Vietnam vet, so that will be very interesting. Everybody's welcome. The public's welcome. Obviously, the veterans and their spouses, they're welcome to the breakfast starting at 8:15. Conferences for the high school. Our first conference date is November 19th. That's from 3 to 7 p.m. The next one is November 24th, and that's from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So on the 24th, students will be dismissed early. We'll have conferences starting at 1 and going until 6. And again, the 19th from 3 to 7. And like always, these are, you walk into the building and find the staff member you need to speak with in their classrooms, and you can speak with them there. Feel free to call ahead of time and say, I'm coming at this time. Please be available. Make that time open for me, and that staff member can do that. For senior parents and senior students, on the 19th from 6 to 7 p.m., we're going to schedule our financial aid night, and that will be we'll be assisted this year by Defiance College and their financial aid representatives. So again, on that night, the 19th, which we do have conferences from 6 to 7 p.m., that last hour of conferences, to hopefully be able to give some parents the opportunity to see teachers and go to the financial aid night. That will be from 6 to 7 p.m. Then the last thing I wanted to share is that at the high school, we belong to a school improvement consortium called High Schools That Works. We're going to be participating in a site review this year, actually very soon, where we have some people from other schools, other entities come in and collect some data on us and then present that data to us. That will include some parent interviews, it will include some teacher interviews, some student interviews, and also interviews of counselors and myself and the superintendent. And that's really a great process for us. It gives us feedback. It gives us pretty immediate feedback about things that are observed, things that are going well, things that aren't going well. So I really just wanted to make sure that was out there, that was known by people, and I know our school will benefit from that. If you have any questions, please give the high school a call, email me, email a counselor if it's something specific about your student and the class and grades, so that we can help you out with that. All right. Have a good rest of the day.